give me a second, guys, sorry. You know, I thought they were going to choose that picture because it lives on the bulletin board out there. I think it's pretty great, honestly. I look really excited. Anyways, my name is Meredith Gelston. As you can see, I am a sophomore here at Florida State. I'm an environmental science major. Talk to me about rocks or maps sometime. You're in for a treat. I love Catholic Knolls. When I came here, a little bit of background, I was Protestant. I'm actually a convert. I went through RCIA last year, and I actually just celebrated my first anniversary of being Catholic on the 17th of November. Converting to Catholicism was a really trying time for me. There was not much support from my family, and so Catholic Knolls became my family. And that just made all the difference. I don't know if I could have continued in my journey if it hadn't been for all of you here at Catholic Knolls. If I needed a question answered, someone to hang out with, or honestly just a hug or a shoulder to cry on, there was always someone at the CSU who could help. I ran for exec because Catholic Knolls made such a huge difference in my life. And I want to give back to the group that has done so much for me. I want to be used to bring the goodness of God to others, and I felt like an exec position was a great way to do that. Specifically, I'm super excited about the provisioner position. I remember when I was applying, I actually almost didn't apply to provisioner because I was like, what the heck is it? And then I was like, you know what, I'll put it on, I'll talk to Director Sam, see what it is. And then once I actually talked to him about it, I was like, oh, this is actually my favorite. So I'm super excited that I'm giving this speech for it now. I've been thinking about it and trying to find a good phrase to describe it, and what I hit on is making it easier for people to encounter Christ through Catholic Knolls in the future. And that is a role I can 100% get behind. I love seeing people get to know Jesus, and I love making systems run better. As I've been thinking about this speech, of course my biggest question has been, what are my qualifications? How on earth can I convince a bunch of people in the space of 3 minutes that I ought to be on exec? And this is what I came up with. The provisioner position is essentially 2 parts: streamlining and improving processes and leading people to Christ. For the first part, I've actually noticed that making things run better is something that comes really naturally to me. I'm on exec for a sport club right now, and just the other day I was working on a spreadsheet with another member of exec, and within 2 minutes I was like, girl, we can fix this, and she was like, I hadn't even thought of that, made it so much better. And I've noticed that in a bunch of other areas of my life, whether helping my mom at the school she's an administrator for, or just in my schoolwork and streamlining the processes. And those are small things, but I know the same principle will apply to my work here at Catholic Knolls. I love to think critically about things. I've always been a problem solver. As for the second part, if I lead people to Christ, I came to the conclusion that's really not something I can prove to y'all up here. All I can say is my life motto is actions, not words, and I do my best to abide by that. As a friend told me once, you can never hold someone to a standard that you yourself don't follow. I do my best to live in a way that shows people to Christ rather than tells them about him. Ideally, if you know me, you can see that in my life, or at least that's the goal. If this is your first time seeing my face or you've just never talked to me, please just ask around. Do your research. I think we have a couple days to vote, so do your research on me. Hopefully people here will tell you the truth about what I'm like. You know, my friends, don't lie about what I'm like, be honest. All in all, I'd love to serve y'all as your Catholic Knolls provisioner. However, I know Joseph and Kate would also do amazing jobs. I know the Lord will provide the best person to do the job. Love y'all, and thank you for this opportunity.